back at it. You know what it is. Welcome to the VONTOURAGE, your daily dose of dumb shit, but my dumb shit is done right. Reporting to you all the way live from the Bay Area of the world champion Golden State Warriors. I have to say that not because they're just champions like that. To any motherfucker that made a bet and didn't pay up. If I do not have my money, I am calling out names on the next podcast. Leave it like that. Fuck LeBron. Let's start the show off right. I could not get back on Instagram without you women and some of you men posting the Amber Rose pussy pic. What is wrong with you people? First off, I guess it's a promotion for the slut walk. Now, I am not understanding. I know it's like, what, second, third year. Dude, are you going to start calling each other slut like we call each other nigga? You know what I'm saying? That's my slut, my slut, my slut. It's going to be songs like that. It's wrong. I don't understand how you feel like, you know, young girls will see this and start taking pantsless hairy pussy pics. And you know hairy pussy is not popping. Have you ever had one, not a bunch, one single pussy hair stuck in your teeth? Take it from a muff diver. It is not cool. It takes more than floss to get that out. And since we live in a day and age, especially this generation, y'all just a bunch of dick riders. Y'all just see someone do something and follow it. Some dude wears a skirt, you wear a skirt. So now she's going to make it cool to have hairy puss just everywhere? No. Hers is photoshopped, okay? You cannot Photoshop that rat nest you trying to grow right now thinking that you Amber Rose. Cut it out, okay? Are we clear about that? Matter of fact, I'm going to take it back, maybe like a year and a half. Houston's finest, the one and only Slim Thug, predicted that somehow, some way, one of these famous women would pose with coochie out, with fur, would make y'all women start this brand new trend of hairy bush walking around in the wild. Thug, please tell him.
Okay. I want to make a prediction. Okay, so now the girls walk around with the see-through shirts. It used to be you just see, you know what I'm saying, a little bit, you know, it was kind of hidden the nipple. Now it's just let the nipple, you can see the nipple bumps is so clear. It's just, they out there, you know what I'm saying? I predict by next year, all I'm waiting on is a Kim Kardashian or Rihanna to walk around with a dress on that's all the way see-through, no panties, no bra. Girls gonna be walking butt naked with sheer shit on by next year. I'm waiting on an Amber Rose, a Kim Kardashian, a Rihanna to hit it. They might even grow some hair, they hair back and put a design into something. But I guarantee by 2018, girls will walk around naked. Remember, I said
almost a year ago, your man Slim Thug hit it on the head. Nipple bumps. You know the sheer shirts. You know, everybody talk about free the nipple. Now when you go to the Instagram, it's every tarnished ass nipple with a rusty titty ring in it just to want to show. Y'all start showing bush, y'all know y'all out of pocket for that. You know what I mean? I had to get off the Instagram and go to the internet, and I found something that brought me a little bit of joy. I know I'm sick in the head a little bit because I laughed and laughed and laughed. I watched an argument on FaceTime of two deaf women. Yes, two deaf girls going back and forth on the FaceTime. Oh, no, she didn't. And then the other one had the nerve to say this. Trust me, you haven't lived until you've seen two deaf girls fighting. Like, really, I'm pretty sure one said, "Do you not understand the words coming out of my hands?" You said it, deaf girl. Next up, update on a little story I reported on. The one and only XXXTentacion, who got snuffed at a San Diego show, who still stood up tall after that, went on Instagram Live and was like, I ain't stopping no shows. If y'all got beef, y'all didn't kill me, so come to my next show. Except the person that snuffed him had got stabbed and might be in critical condition. This story is reported by the one and only XXXTentacion himself, who laughs at the stabbing. Tell us, X.
Apparently, I had nothing to do with this. Is all I'm gonna say, just for other reasons. I had nothing to do with this, but apparently he was stabbed. He was stabbed several times and is in critical condition right now. And apparently, I mean, he might die. So I don't know what's going on, but I just know he might die.
Now, that's a cold game. Now, you seen how hard he was hit, fell to the floor. They was wondering about if you had any, problems. Was he going to go to the hospital to get checked out? Actually going to the hospital?
Nope, but he did.
When asked about upcoming shows and is he going to increase security, I mean, he had a big, large crew already and security and still got snuck up on. Is he going to add more men to stop this?
Shit, I'm going to do the same thing I did before. At the end of the day, it is what it is. If I need to be confronted, it's going to happen. The world is going to align that for me. So if I got to be a man and tighten up by my very own self, I'll do what I got to do. At the end of the day, I mean, I understand paying to have people, like, make sure you're safe, but I had 12 security guards here today. So what the fuck am I going to pay more money for to get more security if I can just get snuffed out that easy? So I'm going to handle up, that's all.
That's a stand-up guy right there, man, sticking to his guns. I know the security that you had with you that night, you should knock they pay. For every minute you was knocked out, that's coming out they check. It just has to be like that. With more news inside the whole rap game, Lil Wayne, you know how it is, man. Been going back and forth with Birdman for a minute. He takes a shot here and there in most shows. He yells out a few things like he did the other night this time. If you didn't catch that one, he invited Birdman to suck his dick. Something you just can't say to certain people because that was like a father figure to him. Now you're telling your father figure, suck your dick. And you got pictures kissing him on the mouth. It's just rough right there. It's just like a weird situation. Give Lil Wayne free. Give him his money. Give him his things. And Birdman, he will stop inviting you to suck his dick. That's just terrible. It's an epidemic out there. Speaking of rappers out there, the one and only Ice Cube, the greatest to ever do it. I don't care what none of y'all say if you don't understand it. Held up the West Coast, gave us NWA, gave us some of the greatest albums. He just celebrated 25 years of Death Certificate. If you didn't hear him, he's on the last podcast talking about that. But if you missed Bill Maher using the N-word in a house nigga joke the other day, you know, a lot of people got on him. He apologized and stuff like that. But when the one and only Ice Cube went to Bill Maher's show, he was not letting that slide.
What made you think that it was cool to say that?
You know, I just...
That's one question.
I just explained. There was no thought put into it. Obviously, I was telling Dr. Dyson, comedians, they react. And it was wrong, and I apologized. And, you know, more than that, I can't do.
I accept your apology. But I still think we need to get to the root of the psyche, because I think it's a lot of guys out there who cross the line because they a little too familiar, or they think they too familiar, or it's guys that, you know, they might have a black girlfriend or two that made them some Kool-Aid every now and then, and they think they can cross the line, and they can't. That's our word now. That's our word now, and you can't have it back. I know they trying to get it back. This guy, and I'm not talking about you, Bill. I'm not talking about you, Bill.
Okay.
But I'm talking about guys who cross the line every day because they got some black homies, they got some friends, they think it's cool, and it's not cool because when I hear my homies say it, it don't feel like venom. When I hear a white person say it, it feel like that knife stabbing me, even if they don't mean it. So, you know, I like your show, and it's a great show. And I just don't know sometimes, is this a political show or is it a show about jokes? And sometimes the jokes, I understand the format, and, you know, you guys say it's a comedian show, but this, to me, is a political show. And I think you just have to not step on some of the political messages that you're saying with a joke, because some things just ain't funny, you know what I mean?
Ice Cube always hits it right on the head. Sometimes that shit ain't funny. Sometimes cracking the wrong joke in the wrong place will get you punched in the stomach or cussed out. As one fan learned at a Kehlani concert, they're trying to have a good time. If you've ever been to a Kehlani show, it's all about positivity, unity, all up inside the show, nothing but positive vibes running through. Except one person in the crowd had to yell out some foul shit. Somebody yelled out Kyrie while Miss Kehlani was performing. And that was the wrong thing to do.
Who said that? Turn the lights up. Who said that? Point them out. Turn the lights up. Who said that? Get the fuck out! Get the fuck out this concert, bitch. Get the fuck out this concert. Take it out. Security? Security, who said that? Security? It wasn't you? Who was it? Point him out. Where was the guy? Point him. Y'all better be loyal to me in this bitch. Point that nigga out. Come on, where the fuck he at? Who was it? Who was it? Was it up there? It's up there. Get his bitch ass out of here. Fuck you. Warriors, bitch. Warriors. Anyways, we don't play that stupid ass shit up in here. Come on. Kyrie will whoop your fucking ass. That's my best fucking friend. Bye, bitch. Anyways, like I fucking said,
Tell him, Kaylani, she don't play that shit. I'm with her 100%, except for one point. She pointed out the wrong girl in the beginning, and she said that girl got called a bitch for no reason.
Who said that? Turn the lights up. Who said that? Point him out. Get the fuck out this concert, bitch. Get the fuck out this concert.
Poor young girl. She probably wore it like a badge of honor. Kaylani called me a bitch, even though I didn't say it. But that dude had what was coming to him. You know what I mean? Before we ride out, let's go through some things. What did we learn today? We learned that nipple bumps and furry pussies need to be covered up. Don't need to be walking around with that, because if young girls just start coming to school with no pants on, you're going to be pissed at your daughters and your nieces for following Amber Rose. I mean, if that's her talent, that's her talent. And last time I checked on that talent of that sort, I found that on, like, you know, Brazers and Pornhub and special section of Playboy, Hustler, and stuff like that. But that's a whole different subject. We also learned that you can't be laughing at your assailants who get stabbed and you're laughing about it. They can bring this up in a court of law and take you down. We also know if, you know, someone owes you money, tell them suck your dick and all that, it's not going to get your money to come any faster. And if you're not a person of color, using the word nigga should only be used in the confines of your home, or when you're riding alone in your car playing your rap music very loud and none of your urban friends are in there with you. Then you may yell nigga as loud as you can, like you're already doing. Till next time on the VONTOURAGE, man, make sure you're listening on the iHeartRadio app and you're following on all things that we are on, whether it's iTunes, the iHeartRadio app, Instagram, Pornhub, whatever we are. Till next time, man, I'll catch you and see you later.